A surprising development involving a defamation suit against President Trump by a woman who has accused him of sexually assaulting her back in the 1990s.
The Justice Department arguing the president was acting in his official capacity when he denied her claims and is now requesting to take over that case.
ABC's Ines de la Cutera has more in our top story at 10.
Experts say the move is unprecedented. The Justice Department asking a New York federal judge for permission to step in to replace President Trump's private legal team with DOJ lawyers in a high-profile defamation lawsuit. In its court filing, the DOJ argues President Trump was acting in the scope of his official role as president when he accused author E. Jean Carroll of lying about her claim that Donald Trump forcibly raped her more than 2 decades ago in a dressing room at Bergdorf Goodman's department store.
Walked in, and the minute I was in there, he shut the door and pushed me up against the wall and bang, banged my head on the wall and kissed me. It was so shocking.
The president has repeatedly denied the allegations, telling The Hill, "She's not my type." Those denials, along with the president's claim that Carroll was lying about the alleged rape, is what prompted her defamation lawsuit. The DOJ now facing criticism for getting involved in the president's personal matters. If accepted by the judge, the Justice Department's view that the president should be represented by the federal government would mean Trump would win the case, as this is a defamation suit, and the federal government and its officers cannot be sued for defamation in the performance of official duties. Carroll is seeking to have Trump sit for a deposition and provide a DNA sample. And with just 55 days to go until the election, the move could prevent any potentially embarrassing details from being disclosed. Carroll writing, "The president will do everything possible, including using the full powers of the federal government to block discovery from going forward in my case." This comes as Carroll has been writing a weekly column in The Atlantic profiling other women who've accused Trump of sexual assaults before he became president. Trump has denied their allegations. Ines de la Cutera, ABC News, Washington.